those responsible will be brought to justice.
It's been a week since the blast near the Red Fort in Delhi. The National Investigation Agency, NIA, has arrested a Kashmir resident who had conspired with the suicide bomber to carry out the terror attack, which claimed 10 lives and left 32 others injured. The agency arrested Amir Rashid Ali, in whose name the car, and I'm speaking about the Hyundai i20, which exploded outside the Red Fort, was involved in the attack and was registered under Amir's name. He was arrested from Delhi a day after the NIA launched a massive search operation. In a statement, the NIA said that its investigations revealed that the accused, who's a resident of Sambura Pampur in Jammu and Kashmir, had conspired with the alleged suicide bomber Umar Nabi to unleash the terror attack. Now, as per the anti-terror agency, Amir had come to Delhi to facilitate the purchase of the car, which was eventually used as a vehicle-borne IED, that is an improvised explosive device, which was used to trigger the blast. NIA has forensically established the identity of the deceased driver of the vehicle-borne IED as Umar Nabi, a resident of Pulwama district and assistant professor in General Medicine Department in Al-Falah University at Faridabad. The anti-terror agency has also seized another vehicle belonging to Nabi, that is a red EcoSport, which you can see on the screens. The vehicle is being examined for evidence in the case, in which NIA has so far examined 73 witnesses, including those injured in the blast. All right, to get us the latest on this, I'm now being joined by our correspondent Dharamjot Kaur, who's there at the Red Fort. She's in front of the Red Fort. Dharam, I'll toss it over to you. Give us a sense of where you're standing, what really happened here, and what are things looking like right now, 1 week since that blast.
Well, you're absolutely right, Shivan. It's been exactly a week since the explosion on Monday evening, 10th of November at 6:52 p.m. to be precise. Now, this is the entire location where the explosion took place. I'm standing right at the traffic light where the Hyundai i20 exploded, killing so many people and injuring several others as well. But having said that, a week down the line, it doesn't seem like anything has happened over here at all. Movement, life, livelihood has resumed and it's come back to its normal course. There are, as usual, the sites outside one of the main gates of Red Fort. So entry is not really permitted from here, but you can see behind me there are locals and tourists from nearby who are standing here, looking at the monument, taking photographs. It's business as usual. But having said that, there is still a lot of police presence inside the complex, Shivan. There's rapid action forces that are present over here. The barricading that was earlier blocking the entire main road and had cordoned off the entire area, that has been removed. So vehicular traffic has resumed its regular commute so far. The metro station is operating again. Red Fort tourists are allowed from the main entry and exit point once again. So and things have come back to normal. Yeah, clearly it's not normal for the ones who've lost their lives, but yes.
Yeah, if you could ask the video journalist to just show us around on what this location really looks like on a regular day, how crowded it actually is, and it would have been even a week ago on this on a Monday from the previous week, and what that location looks like in broad daylight, because people would have seen CCTV footage, but if you can show us around and show us what it really is on a regular Monday, how crowded it is.
Sure, absolutely. If I could just ask my colleague to pan towards my left and just to show you the entire area over here, Shivan. So this is the main road that connects, a lot of parts of New Delhi to Old Delhi. It's not really a corporate hub per se, but you have a monument right over here, a historic landmark. You have a massive market behind me. You have a lot of religious places here. There's a temple. Half a kilometer away, there's a Gurdwara. You could see a golden dome right at the back. That's a historic Gurdwara. There are several mosques nearby. So clearly, this area sees a lot of footfall, Shivan. It's 9 a.m. Monday morning, so tourists and locals are still trickling in. Once the bazaars and markets open, there's going to be heavy footfall. In the evening, this place is jam-packed. You have millions, thousands and lakhs of people present over here. People who are going back from work, people who are coming to shop over here, tourists, locals from nearby states. And all of this is happening in peak wedding season. We need to remember that, you know, you have amazing markets over here that people come to shop for their weddings. So in the middle of all that is when the explosion took place on November the 10th. But now life, as you can see, is slowly coming back to normal. It's not really crowded in the morning, but it's jam-packed in the evening. And that the peak hour is when that explosion took place. And we still don't know whether it was a planned explosion or if it just happened, in a pre-planned manner, an accidental manner. But
Understood.
sure, go ahead, Shivan.
Understood. And, you know, as you were speaking, we also had the visual of that CCTV footage of the car blast from 6:52 p.m. exactly from a week ago, just to juxtapose and show to our viewers what this place looks like in the evening. And as Dharam pointed out, this is the wedding season going on in India, and especially in northern India, you know, and Chandni Chowk, which is very near in that vicinity, near the Red Fort. That's essentially where everyone flocks to do their wedding shopping. It's a hub for this season. Dharam, let me now come back to the investigations. There has been a statement which has come out from the NIA, and we carried a bit of that in the report. If you can elaborate a little further on where the investigations stand as of now officially.
Well, Shivan, we didn't really know much in the past few days. It was more source-based information or officials telling us a little bit of what was happening. But now that the NIA has put out a clear statement, it's confirmed with respect to two things. Number one, it was Dr. Umar who was in the Hyundai i20 that exploded. The forensic tests have confirmed that. Number two, there's a new revelation that's come forward. The NIA has detained a key suspect and accomplice to Dr. Umar in this particular case. Now, what remains to be seen from here is how large this entire nexus was. We saw the bust that happened on the day of the blast, just hours before the explosion took place. We saw the almost 2,900 kilograms of material used to make explosives that was recovered. But what exactly was the plan? How widespread it was, what kind of areas could have been a target, how many people are involved. The expanse of it is something that is still under investigation. What kind of links does it have, domestic or international, if at all there are any? Those are things that the investigating agencies have yet to confirm. But what we do know now for sure is the man inside the vehicle was Dr. Umar. That's there's a lot of speculation. We were waiting for confirmation on that. We first had a partial face recognition via a CCTV footage. Then we saw different footages emerge of him from in and around Old Delhi, from Daryaganj, from Connaught Place as well. So many other areas. We saw the Hyundai i20 change hands, more than 3 to 4 resellers before it reached Dr. Umar. So all of that trail has been established. But how widespread this network was and what possible damage could have happened, or if at all there are others in hiding who need to be found out, that is something that is still under probe, and that's still an active investigation that is going on, Shivan.
Dharam, thanks so much for getting us the latest and showing us around exactly what this location looks like on a regular Monday. Exactly a week ago, this is exactly what the place would have also looked like on the 10th of November when the blast took place. That was Dharam Jodh getting us the latest from outside the Red Fort.